Now we will start the next topic, that is laws of exponents, and it is very important part. Now first of all we'll see all the general laws for the laws of exponents. Now if you look at the first part, that is a power m into a power n, that is equals to a m plus n. I think is this all laws of exponents you have done in the lower 8th standard. First of all, you see in first one, if base values are same and it is in multiplication, then power will be added. In the second one, you will see that base values are same and powers are different. So if it is in division, then we will subtract it. Now third one, if there are more powers, it means powers and again power is and again power, in that case we will multiply the power. So you can see here that a m and again a power is there, so it is multiplied here, a m power n. Now fourth one, a m into b m, you could see that what will be same here, here power is same, here it is being said that if power is same, then your base value will be multiplied. Next is anything is negative in your power, then you can make it positive by taking a reciprocal of it. A reciprocal means what? Here the denominator is 1. So I have taken the reciprocal, it is 1 upon a power n, and anything raised to 0 will be equals to 1. So these are the general laws, and based on this we are going to do many equations and we have to practice a lot in this question. So we'll start from the basic equations and then we will move towards the higher level of questions. So first of all, note down all these laws, thorough it, and then only you start the practice questions, and then you can do NCERT. NCERT questions are very easy, but we need a lot of practice from a reference book. We have to do much more questions in this. Okay, first question, that is 36 power 1 upon 2. So whenever you see this type of questions, you see inside the bracket the number which is inside the bracket, which number, that is 36. So always try to write down its prime factorization. Okay, so 36 prime factorization will be, we'll start 36 2 18 2 9 3 3 and 3 1, right? So it means how many 2's are there? There are 2 2's. How many 3's are there? 3 squares, right? So what I'll do now, I'll just split the denominator. So denominator, sorry, the base value, that is 2 square, and here it will be 3 square, and again power 1 upon 2. Now you can see that one of the laws of exponents says that whatever the powers, and again if you are having a power, then you have to multiply it. It means 2 power 1 upon 2 will be multiplied, and 3 power 2, it will be also multiplied by 1 upon 2, because this 1 upon 2 is a power for 2 square as well as 3 square. Here actually you can use directly 6 square also. 6 square is 36 and then it can be cancelled. Why I am not using that? Because this is your first question. So you should know the basic steps. Then you can apply directly if you are clear with it. Otherwise, if you don't know the basic steps, you will get confused when you get very little, somewhat tough questions. Okay. So now what I am going to do, we know that power and power gets multiplied. So 2 square is multiplied by 1 upon 2, as well 3 square will be multiplied by 1 upon 2. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled. This 2 also gets cancelled. So what is left out? 2 power 1 is 2, 3 power 1 is 3. So what is left out? 2 into 3 is 6. It means if I solve this question, I am going to get the answer as 6. Same way, next question is 27 2 by 3. Now if I do prime factorization, okay, I am writing directly, I will be getting 3 cube. Okay, so inside the bracket, so I can replace as 3 cube. Power will be as it is, as we know that power and again a power is there, then it will be multiplied. So we will apply that law. 3 into 2 by 3. Now can I cancel this 3? So what is left out? 3 square, that is 9. Now third question, in this 3 power 3 by 4 multiplied by 3 power 1 by 4. You could see that here base is 3, here is base is 3. If base values are same, then power will be added up according to the laws of exponent. So how we are going to write it? We will write it in this way, equals to base is 3. So whatever the power, we will add it up 3 by 4 and 1 by 4. So if you see here that 3 will be our base which will not be changed as it is, but the power we can take LCM, we can write 4. So both the denominators are same. What we will do, we will write as it is, that is 3 plus 1. So if I solve it here, 3, 4 by 4, 4 gets cancelled, 3 raised to 1 and 3 raised to 1 means what? What will be the answer? 3. Okay. Now same way, fourth question. 5 power 1 by 3 into 5 power 1 by 6. So I'll take 5 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 6. Why I have taken this one? Because both the terms are having same base. If same base, multiplication sign, then 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 6, and it means numerator will be added. Sorry, power will be added. Now can I take LCM over here? LCM will be 6, so it will be multiplied and divided by 2. So now here it will be 2 plus 1. So it can be written as 5 3 by 6. If I cancel it, it will be 1 upon 2. So your final answer will be 5 1 upon 2. If cancellation is possible, then you have to do it. If not, then whatever the final answer is there, you can keep as it is. Here we don't know how we can write in this form. Okay, so we'll keep this answer as it is. So your final answer will be 5 power 1 upon